A conference in Germany this week is examining the lasting legacy of the late Pope Benedict XVI. The gathering in a small village in the mountains of Germany examines how Pope Benedict continues to inspire generations of the faithful and his legacy in theology. Keynote speakers include Cardinal Kurt Koch from the Vatican group promoting Christian unity and Father Ralph Weimann, a professor of theology. And Father Ralph Weimann, theologian and speaker at the conference, joins us now from Germany. Father Ralph, wonderful to see you. Tell us more about this conference, who organized and also who will be attending, and some of the highlights.
In Bavaria, in the place where Pope Benedict XVI was born and raised, there's currently a 5-day Congress on the theological legacy of Pope Benedict, organized by the German Catholic radio called Horeb in German, EWTN, they're transmitting it, the German section, and also there's a small private organization foundation involved called Fundatio Christiana Virtus. Among other important speakers, there is the Swiss Cardinal Kurt Koch. Pope Benedict entrusted to him the so-called Schülerkreis, the group of former students of Pope Benedict who are meant to develop and promote his theological legacy. He is one of the most distinguished experts in the theology of Pope Benedict XVI. Many highlights were already mentioned. Biographical aspects, above all theological aspects like revelation, liturgy, and so forth. What is most striking is the fact that many people got to know and love Jesus Christ through the theology of Pope Benedict, and that's what we're promoting here and explaining to the people.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, you are one of the speakers at the conference. Can you tell us just a little bit about what you said in your remarks earlier today?
Oh, today we were explaining the sacramental foundation of our existence. I know that sounds very complicated. However, it is quite simple and it concerns our existence. Thus, there is one visible dimension, our body, and one invisible dimension, the soul. The sacraments follow the same structure. There is one visible dimension, bread and wine, which is used, and one invisible dimension, the Almighty God being present under the species of bread and wine. This understanding is necessary in order to understand not only our existence, but also the sacraments. If the invisible dimension is excluded, the sacraments would become incomprehensible. Pope Benedict underlined that to rediscover this dimension is necessary for the renewal of our faith and of the Church.
Yes, and the conference is about Pope Benedict's theological legacy that continues to inspire generations of believers. What would be your message to people who may not know or may not understand his teaching and theology?
If you read the works of Pope Benedict, they will lead you to Jesus Christ. And why? Because he was a collaborator of truth. Since Jesus Christ revealed himself as the truth, the one who follows his truth, as Pope Benedict did, will always lead people also to the same truth that is Jesus Christ. So for that reason, if you read Pope Benedict, sometimes it might be a little bit difficult, especially talking about some specific theological aspects, but generally speaking, he's very comprehensible. That will always lead you to Jesus Christ, to encounter him, to love him, and to be guided by his light.
Father Ralph, we're almost out of time, but I'm curious, can you tell us how Pope Benedict is still regarded in his home country of Germany?
Oh yeah, the simple people, the ones who really believe in God, they love Pope Benedict, and they have a great gratitude. In these days, we got a lot of feedback, and so many people were contacting us and saying thank you for what you're doing and what Pope Benedict did. He will remain as a humble servant, but at the same time as a light. The situation in the Church of Germany is very difficult, but Pope Benedict's theology is a light that will continue to shine.
Father Ralph, thank you so much for being with us today. We appreciate it, and God bless you.
God bless you too.